You know when you feel the weight of sadness. You may feel exhausted, hopeless, and anxious. Whatever you do, you feel lonely and don't enjoy the things you once loved. Things just don't feel like they used to. These are some symptoms of depression, a serious medical condition affecting over 20 million Americans. While the cause is unknown, depression may be related to an imbalance of natural chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Prescription Zoloft works to correct this imbalance. You just shouldn't have to feel this way anymore. Only your doctor can diagnose depression. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking MAOIs or Pimozide shouldn't take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Mes chers compatriotes, le peuple français a fait son choix. Si vous me faites confiance.
Not so long ago, I saw the news and it showed Sarkozy's defeat, so I, curious, looked up why he lost.
What happened was that Sarkozy had received money from Syria. All this money was for his previous campaign. So for his re-election, he really kept very quiet. A scandal erupted when they found out that he had not only he had received money, but he was now accusing the people that had helped him.
After all research done, I figured out that France had lost Sarkozy's trust long time ago since the scandal. And I thought, why do politicians do this?
Fact could be because it's a cultural thing where everybody learns. This is very often the case with the politicians in the coast of Colombia. There is also the fact, as I mentioned before, that if you've never had money and this sort of comes as the only chance you will have because you're in power for 4 years, this is where they really take advantage of the situation. It's like, okay, what you don't do now, you'll never do. This is the sort of mentality that creates that. Nobody, or very few politicians, really understand that the point of becoming a politician is to serve. Very few people think about serving. So these people, corruption is just part of their nature.
This type of style mentioned previously in governments is very well known in industries. But also, why do industries also agree with them?
They want to become the only industry, the largest industry, and in the way they have conceived it. So they become very powerful. They pay and manipulate politicians. They are the ones who have the power, and the politicians create the laws according to them. There is a very large battle going on at the moment.
A great example we can have is the selling of prescription drugs on TV, like if they were for entertainment.
It's the culture of corruption, because people really sometimes believe they're not doing anything wrong, and that's part of life. This is how they view life. There's nothing wrong with it because everybody's jealousy is one of the worst types of corruption, actually, where you get a lot of people creating stories about a doctor, and in seconds the reputation is...
We can now say that corruption is literally everywhere that we go. But, as a conclusion, industries who run the economy are more powerful than governments and politicians around the world. So what is corruption?
Evil in silence is what really stops the world from making progress. Offering money